On today's show,
Gordon Hayward's return, Brooke Lopez trade rumors, and Mark Cuban's revenge.
we take to the campaign trail to back the young Lakers, young Devin Booker, and Wedgies.
And some super sad Warriors make a surprise appearance in Weekend Whoopsies.
It's Monday, November 7th. The Starter starts now.
Good day, sweet world, and welcome to The Starters. Whether you're listening to the podcast, joining us live right now on NBA TV or a little bit later on YouTube, we're happy to have all of you. I'm Jay Skeets, and alongside me, as always, that's Tass Millis.
I'm going to tell you to vote at the end of the show.
To his right, the international man of mystery, taking it to the max. The stash coming in nicely. Lee Ellis.
Friend.
Lily, and last, certainly not least, over there, it's Patches. Trey Kirby.
Hey,
I'm seeing some patches right here.
Yeah, that's all right. Just a few patches, no big deal. But I'm here at the internet looking for your best tweets at #TheStarters. And guys, it's election season. And that's why Spurs coach Greg Popovich is throwing his support behind the most qualified candidate we have, Pepe Sanchez from Napoleon Dynamite. That's right.
Timely.
Pop straight up wore a Vote for Pedro t-shirt to this weekend's game against the Clippers. And if it looks familiar, it's because he wore the exact same shirt to meet Michael Phelps at the Olympics this summer. So obviously, Greg Popovich loves Napoleon Dynamite. But it brings us to today's question. What is Greg Popovich's favorite movie? You know, he does like military history, so I guess perhaps it's Full Metal Jacket. But we also know he loves wine, so maybe it's Sideways. I bet he hates Merlot. Or maybe we're underestimating him. He's just a big slapstick comedy fan, and he loves Dumb and Dumber. Whatever it is, we want to hear from you, so let us know on Twitter, what is Greg Popovich's favorite movie and why? Send us your best answers at #TheStarters, and we'll hear from you later.
All right, get those tweets in. Fun Monday show for you. We're actually going to hit the NBA campaign trail a little later in the show, and we got Weekend Whoopsies because it's Monday. But first, we start with a little bit of Is This News? Trey's rounded up some of the recent NBA headlines from the NBA weekend. He's going to pitch them to us, and we'll determine whether or not they're actually news, because not all news is news. Trey, first headline.
Not all news is news. That's a great way to put it. But our first headline comes from Yahoo Sports, and it reads, Gordon Hayward makes triumphant return as NBA Jazz meet Knicks. Is this news?
The NBA Jazz.
NBA Jazz.
Not musical jazz.
I'd be going for some SEO hits there. This is huge news. Gordon Hayward makes this team a lock for the postseason.
A lock?
That may sound stupid right now.
I agree.
But this team looks right. They're a middle of the road offensive team. You had Gordon Hayward, who pots 28 after a month off.
Yeah.
You don't usually see guys that come in after an injury and score that and get their career high in free throws in this game. That's phenomenal. I love this team. This is finally the year they make it. We've been talking about them for years. Is this the year? Like the Wolves now, is this the year they finally do it? I feel like this is it.
The 28 points was good because it came against the Knicks, whose defense wasn't very good yesterday. And his shot wasn't great, Hayward, but getting to the line, as you mentioned, 14 times is a great way to find your rhythm again. That, I think, is a very, very good thing for any young player who's coming, especially when your team's already started. They've played a few games. They're starting to establish an offensive rhythm. And then you insert the best player into that team back in there. You have to find a way to make sure that you don't disrupt any chemistry there, but you add to the team and you just find a way to get points done and score. And I thought he did a great job of that yesterday.
Yeah, 6 of 17 from the field. Obviously struggled. 2 of 8, I think, from 3, but 14 of 14 on the line. That's huge. 5 boards as well. You got to like, if you're a Jazz fan, it just gives Coach Quinn Snyder so many more options, right? You can either go small, like they did late in this game with Hayward in there and Joe Johnson, or you can also, like they saw in this game, Joe Johnson goes with the second unit, and you can play with some of those guys. It just gives him so many more options. This team really can play big. They can play smaller. We know they're a good defensive squad. They add Hayward in that offensive firepower. I'm with you. I want to know, though, you said playoffs. Is this a top 5 team in the West? If everybody's healthy, of course.
I think they're right at that 4 or 5 mark. Yeah. You know, you've got the Warriors, Spurs, Clippers. Then they're in that family. Yeah, I think they're right there. They can be 4 or 5 because they play so well on the road. They're 2-2 on the road, and they've got a great home record. They've got a home court advantage when you go to Utah and play. So, yeah, I think they've got the recipe for success. We talked about the offensive end. We know they're so good defensively. You remember last year what they did against the Golden State Warriors? They're very, very good out on the perimeter.
Yeah.
They are so long. You know, they're Milwaukee Bucks-like. They're just good on both sides of the ball. They're middle of the pack offense and defense, even though they've played a lot of games on the road. It's a recipe for success.
To have another shot creator in Hayward to pair with Hill and Joe Johnson when he has it going on, that's a huge boost. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's nice to have the NBA Jazz good again. You know, it's been a while.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. All right, next headline.
All right, our next headline comes from CBS Sports, and it reads, Report! Nets shopping Brook Lopez in trade talks. Is this news?
This is not really news.
This is old news, isn't it?
This is sort of happens every year, and it's kind of surprising he's never been traded in his career yet.
Yeah.
You know, he's a very good, serviceable big man, a former All-Star, but he's always got that sort of injury cloud hanging over him, and I think that's probably what keeps teams from really going and investing too much into him, because he's a good player. Like I say, he's even attempting to add a three-point shot to his game.
He's knocking some down, you're right.
And that's pretty smart of him to do that, because that's how the game is going right now. You have to be able to shoot a three-pointer, and he's done it reasonably well. 7 for 21 so far this season. That's not too bad, but this is not really news. This has sort of just been hovering around him for a long time.
To me, it's news because Brooklyn has the lowest salary in the league. By far, Brook Lopez is their highest paid player. They're saying, we may get rid of this guy and play the New York card this offseason. Free agents, you want to come play? This could be your team.
Right.
They've got a great coach, I think, that people like in Kenny Atkinson. I think it's a desirable situation, and that's why it's news to me. Brook Lopez, it sure seems like he's a big man from eras gone by. You know, guys like Zach Randolph are on the bench now, Al Jefferson are on the bench now, Greg Monroe, guys who can really score but aren't great defensively, and it's crazy because he's in the prime of his career. But who takes a chance on him right now?
And you would expect the Nets would want a first-round pick coming back in any sort of deal because they don't have any. And they'd like to get one.
Them,
Any pick would do. I think what's interesting too is, despite trying to add a three-point shot, and he did knock some down, it's surprising to see this Brooklyn Nets team. They're playing like a different type of Nets basketball. They're playing with pace. They're getting up and down the floor. They're third in the league in three-point attempt rate, which again for this squad is a bit shocking. So it's like they're trying to get to that run and gun type of vibe. I think they're just trying to even get some energy in that building, which is smart. And you know, they're in a rebuilding phase here. So it makes sense that, you know, Brook doesn't really fit that mold.
Yeah,
right.
Maybe, like you said, Tass, you see Brook in sort of like an Al Jefferson comes to mind as a perfect one. That's why the Hornets have come up in some trade talks being thrown around of Brook as almost sort of like a replacement for Al Jefferson, but they're doing well at the start of the season, so you wouldn't think they'd be blowing up anything.
Yeah, I think the Mavs could be a possibility. They like taking chances.
Yeah. All right, we'll see. Well, speaking of the Mavs, I think a final headline has to do with them.
Yeah, how'd you know, man? I know. Our final headline comes from the Fort Worth Star-Telegram, and it reads, Mavericks owner Mark Cuban revokes credentials for ESPN reporters. Is this news?
Ooh, Cubes is upset.
Yeah, this is
angry.
weird, right?
Strange,
This is very strange. Tim McMahon and Mark Stein of ESPN. Apparently, Cuban says, nope, you're not covering the Mavs, just solely the Mavs. We don't have one beat writer from ESPN, so you guys aren't allowed in the building. You're allowed in the building, but you have to buy a ticket.
Yeah, but they sell out every game, so there aren't any tickets for sale.
It's going to be tough.
Yeah, you have to buy a ticket. You can't even get it handed to you by someone. It's odd because, as you mentioned, Tim McMahon has been the beat writer for this team for 7 straight years. This year, he's not on the Mavs beat.
Right.
And there's reports that Cuban, first of all, I'm sure he's just angry with that in general. And second of all, angry that those guys cover the opposing teams when they come into the arena, and that's what they're there for.
They come in there, they eat their donuts, they drink their Coca-Cola, and then they're covering the other team.
Yeah, I think Cuban's just trying to make a point to ESPN. He wants someone to cover that team, and this is his way of doing it. I don't think this is going to last.
Do you think this is the way to go about it?
No, but I think this is sometimes what we see from owners when they get a bit upset. They have to make a stand because Mark Stein, we know, is the best NBA reporter. So it doesn't make any sense that you wouldn't want him in your building anyway, because he breaks stories. He's so trustworthy. He's got sources everywhere. So
by all accounts, has an unbelievable relationship with Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash in the past when he was with the Mavs.
And that's why I don't think this is going to last any more than a few more days because.
So, do you think the NBA will step in here?
I'm not sure exactly how it's going to get resolved, but I know it doesn't reflect well on the Mavericks and it doesn't reflect well on Mark Cuban. And even if he has a beef there with ESPN, he needs to sort this out because if he doesn't sort that out soon, then the coverage is only going to get worse of the Mavericks.
Yeah, you wonder, would have this headline been published or even happened, of course, Cuban's banning, if they were 5-1 and not 1-5? You know, Mavs picking up a win.
Probably doesn't help, that's for sure.
Probably doesn't help. Maybe a little frustrated. Interesting. Let's hear from you guys. Were those news? Was it news? What did we just do?
What is news?
What is news? That's a deep question.
What is news?
Let's think about that over the break. But when we come back, we're going to hit the NBA campaign trail to throw our support behind a few of the league's hottest teams and players.
Welcome back to the starters, and guys, the end of this ridiculous presidential campaign season is just about here as America finally has a chance to vote for its next president tomorrow. Finally! But there are still some people who are undecided, which is why on Sunday, LeBron James introduced Hillary Clinton at a rally in Cleveland, urging his fellow Ohioans to cast a vote for the Democratic candidate. Being foreigners, you guys can't vote, but I can and did. Shout out to early voting. So I want to know which NBA players or teams you're throwing your full support behind on the Starters Campaign Trail. Skeets, you won a rock, paper, scissors tournament pre-show, so you'll have the floor first. Who are you backing?
I am throwing my full support behind the Los Angeles Lakers. What a weekend for the Lakers. This team is 4-3. This is the first time since December 2013 that they have a winning record after multiple games.
Crazy.
And you know what? I love it because they're actually fun to watch. I have no problem staying up to watch these late games Lakers, these young Hollywood, the
they're
baby
exciting.
Lakers, whatever you want to call them. They're absolutely exciting. It's just, there's ball movement again. I mean, last year, the Kobe Swan song, and it was great, the final game with the 60 points on the 50 shots. Okay, that was cool.
What about the other 81?
Yes, exactly, Tess. And look, they're 4-3, and they're playing some good teams. And they haven't really been absolutely embarrassed by any of the squads, even in the losses. They played Houston, Utah, OKC, Indy, Atlanta, Golden State, and then they beat the Suns on Sunday. Those six first teams, those are probably playoff teams, across the board. Again, they've beaten some of them, and even the games they lost, they're in the running. So I'm in on the Lakers.
You can see the Luke Walton influence, I think.
You absolutely can. They're passing the ball. There's off-the-ball movement. You see the stuff that he obviously tried to implement with the Warriors when he was there with Coach Kerr. Yeah, they don't have the talent of the Warriors, but these kids, man, they can play when they distribute the ball. And the old guys in Nick Young and Lou Williams are suddenly actually legit basketball players again. Yeah.
I think what's smart that Luke Walton is doing is he's putting out 2 units. 5 guys goes in, the other 5 go in, so they develop camaraderie with each other, and he doesn't mix those until the end of the game, and then he mixes a match and says, who's hot? I'll throw out, Lou Williams or whoever.
I love it when coaches do that. They don't have a predetermined squad in mind. It's like, this guy's hot tonight, this group, I'm going with them.
The bench mob, just to point this out, Clarkson, Lou Williams, Ingram in there, Larry Nance Jr. and Black, they're the best bench in terms of scoring by a wide margin in this league. They're scoring over 50 points per game.
All right. That's all the time we have for you,
Lakers,
Mr. Skeets. Next up is General Lee Ellis of the Tweet of the Week Army. Mr. Ellis, who are you supporting?
I'm campaigning for Skeets' man crush, actually. Devin Booker, most improved player. His season didn't start off all that well, their first couple of games. Wasn't shooting the ball well. Then he sat out. He had a big toe injury. Since then, he's been absolutely flying. Shooting the ball well. Shooting the ball 50, 40, and 100% from the free throw line. 19 free throws in his last 2 games. 38 and 39. Now, it did come in a loss, as you mentioned, against the Lakers yesterday. But that's okay. We're not looking at the Suns right now as a contending team. We're looking a little bit further down the road. And if you've got Devin Booker on your team, they are going to be very quickly back in the playoff race in the next couple of years. He's a fantastic
Now, Mr.
player.
Ellis, I do have to ask here. You seem to have been a supporter of Bradley Beal throughout the years, so are you flip-flopping on your favorite shooting guard?
No, I'm not flip-flopping. I'm still keeping Bradley Beal in my pocket as well. It's just right now, Devin Booker. I have to say, I mean, he seduced me with his game. His beautiful game, his beautiful shot. Bradley Beal had a great game too over on the weekend on Friday night. 28 points.
Oh, you just back everybody.
Anyway, most improved player. This is my candidate for this season, 2016-2017, Devin Booker. Book it.
Do you agree with me that he'll be an all-star this year? That'll be tough.
If he keeps playing the way he's played his last 2 games,
Can we get a close-up?
All right.
We got to play that back.
last 2 games, yes.
I mean, that's the thing. If he's going to be scoring 25 per game, but the Suns aren't going to have the record. But
That's going to count against
All
him.
right.
Just like Bradley Beal when you predicted him as an all-star.
The floor now belongs to our Greek ambassador, Mr. Tassos Mellis.
Yeah.
Mr. Mellis, who are you backing?
Us Greeks, we know wedgies, and that's why I am backing the wedgies. They are coming in fast and furious. We are getting to 50 wedgies this season. You can't deny it. We had another 2 this weekend. That brings us to 7 total. 7 in 13 nights of basketball, guys. 1 every second night.
What's going on?
That means we're getting 1 every 13 games, but 1 every second night. Last year, we were getting it 1 every about 30 games, and we got a total of 44. So I think we're going to get there no problem. Now listen, it slows down in the playoffs. You get 1 about every 40 games because guys just don't miss. But you look at it last year, 44 total. We only had 3 at this point last year. This year, you see on the far right, we're projected to get to 100.
Wow.
That's not going to happen.
The polls.
You never know.
But at 7 at this point, I mean, 50 is definitely in play. And you know,
are you jinxing this?
Yeah,
I'm a little
sure.
worried. Yeah, you're jinxing it.
Yeah, it's quite possible.
Yeah.
But I tried to find a reason behind this. You know, I took out the old Casio calculator this weekend, and I tried to figure out, is it more three-point shots maybe? Maybe more long bombs are causing wedgies this season? Now, it's hard to come to that conclusion. I think the conclusion is we're just getting lucky right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 7 and 13 nights, again, that projected number is ridiculous, but that's literally, after what Casio told me,
There are a lot of
that
threes.
we're looking, exactly. Those threes get lodged quite nicely. We're at 7.
All right, that is all the time we have left on the Starters campaign trail. Please go vote tomorrow. No matter who you vote for, you'll get a sticker. You'll feel great. It's the most American thing you can do. And then later, 6 p.m. Eastern on NBA TV, tune in to the Starters election special. We're doing an election special. You might as well watch and vote. Go vote.
All right, go vote, guys. We got to take a break. Lots more still to come on the Starters tonight when we return. Weekend whoopsies. Weekend whoopsies. Go Lakers. Oh, this feels like PTI. Good night, Canada. Back with the Starters, we asked you earlier in the show, what do you think Greg Popovich's favorite movie is? You guys have jumped on Twitter, hashtag the Starters. Trey, you have a few of the best answers.
Yeah, I got some good answers. This one comes from Holden, who says Tim Tanic. So Tim Duncan on the Titanic. Joe Mills says The Bridge Over the River Kwai. What a classic.
That's good. Good point.
And finally, Vincent says Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Fact. He loves the Alamo, and that whole movie is based on the Alamo. Heard it doesn't have a basement.
You've been to the Alamo?
I have. It's
Yeah.
tiny.
It's super tiny.
Let's get a bigger Alamo.
It's like the tiny house movement.
Yeah, exactly. That was the first tiny house.
It really was.
Don't forget that. That's why you always got to remember the Alamo.
All right, guys. It's Monday. It's a staple here on the Starters. Weekend whoopsies. Look back at the snafus from the last couple days.
Golden State Warriors made their annual trip to Los Angeles to play the Lakers. Golden State Warriors had their annual loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh, man, this is bad.
They did it last year. They did it again.
Terrible.
Wow. They know it on the bench. What is going on with our trips to LA? Why did I join this team? I don't know, man.
My goatee. Running of the Bulls here, guys. Keep an eye on Rondo right there. Trying to get back on D. Watch out. Oh, wow. Wade just collides with him there. Everyone was okay. But wow, good D from Wade.
That was a big hit.
Opening up the lane for Derrick Rose.
That's a
There's a
beautiful
spot in the
finish.
secondary for the Bears.
It is in Chicago. He just doesn't play for them.
Speaking about helping the opposing team, Marcin Gortat. Nice tip back rebound right to Tim Hardaway for the breakaway. Tim Hardaway, do you play defense or not? Guess not. He
Don't need to.
Look at that.
It is perfect pass.
Perfect pass, running it down right there.
There's bad whoopsies, guys, and then there's good whoopsies. This one, Jimmy Butler, that's a good whoopsie.
Oh.
Yeah.
That shouldn't count, should it?
Oh, he grabbed the rim
He grabbed
first.
the rim, yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Technically a dunk?
He raised his hands though, so that's okay.
Paul George here, he kicks the ball into the stands, and it hits a woman right in the face. Now, she was okay. She was fine. He apologized immediately, but he was ejected from the game. Right call by the referees. All is love and kicks and faces.
Worth it. What?
This is a classic weekend whoopsie. The Wolves struggling to inbounds the ball here. Towns, you can't step in and then do that.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah. Rookie Yorgos Papagiannis gets his first basket of the season. Now his fellow countryman Giannis wants to jump up and cheer for him. But I'm on the other team, so I can't do that. He wanted to jump up like they were playing on the Greek national team. That's beautiful
Look how
stuff.
he catches himself. Lakers, Spurs, Chris Paul, great steal, going the other way. Easy
there's a
2
dunk.
points.
We got a dunk coming.
You know, he never dunks. Easy points, no. NBA players, they're just like us. They're just like Lee Ellis. He never hits it up. Sorry, Lee.
Go 90. Gerald Henderson whips a towel at the end of the game here, right at Dario Saric. Now, he didn't mean to hit him. He apologized. He's watching himself miss on the Videotron, but he didn't miss right there. Hit him now.
Those are nice jerseys, by the way.
What's Kobe doing in retirement? Well, this fan had Kobe thinking he was taking a photo of him.
It's a video! Yeah! Ah! It's a video, Kobe! It's a video! Yeah! Ah! It's a video, Kobe!
Got him!
Guys,
I don't know if Kobe was very happy after that.
nice smile at the end. One more break. When we come back, the opposite of whoopsies. It's Lee Ellis. Very solid play. Quick look at tonight's Pick'em game. It's the Rockets and Wizards, available on League Pass. Trey and I have the Rockets. That's a loss. It's going to be a win for Lee and Tass taking the Wizards. Oh, man. Oh, man. Lee, where are we going for your VSP?
We're going to New York, actually. It's the Knicks. And it comes, check out this pass from Derrick Rose. Watch his body contort and then fire it out to Kristaps at the top of the key, wide open. Look at this again. He works on his core.
Doesn't seem solid to me. It seems
beautiful.
like remarkable.
It's beautiful. That's what I call a very solid play.
Oh yeah, keep going. Pass those thumbs, please. The stash is coming in real nice. Stash watch, 2016.
Looking like a young Hulk Hogan.
That's right, brother.
Lee Ellis raising money for Men's Health with his Movember page. Go to Movember.com, search for Lee Ellis, please. Any donations count, and doing quite well here, Lee.
Very well, thanks to the wedgies, actually.
1,500. We're trying to get to 10K for the month of November, so 15% of the way there.
Now it's time for the highlight that wasn't. Just because the play wasn't converted doesn't mean it wasn't beautiful. Doesn't mean we're not going to show it to you. Chris Paul, embarrassing Pau Gasol here, going right through his legs. Hit it. No.
Chris Paul couldn't hit layups.
So it didn't make the highlight reel, but it sure was the highlight. That was not.
How should have touched him on the head?
Tomorrow, guys, Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern. It's the Starters Twitter show.
Oh, let's see this again.
Yeah. Oh, nope. Donation's the same.
Okay.
Starters Twitter show, 11 a.m. Join us live on Twitter. We have a blast. We're going to take a look back at the last 2 weeks and talk about a few of the things that we're either surprised by, shocked by, or we saw coming. It'll be a lot of fun, and then we have some crazy segments as well. Lee, we got some fan signs, though.
Matthew Harvey and his buds from England flew in for the Celtics and Cavs game last Thursday night, and they took their sign. Great job, guys. Old Flatbread Sammy sent in this one from the Bulls and Pacers game. Really good job. Clubhouse leader so far into the season.
Clubhouse, nice.
Yeah, and Gabriella in Toronto, she apologised for this one. She said it's the worst NBA poster ever. Sorry, Lee. Actually, that's not too bad, Gabby, but maybe you can do another one and make up for it. Thank you.
Get those signs in.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for joining us, folks. And remember, you should vote.
Go and vote, guys. Brace the night, people.